Hey guys, this is Tisa, owner and founder of Birmingham REI LLC. Today I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about how to locate tax delinquent properties for the state of Alabama. And as some of you guys know, this is basically I offer coaching and training for how to obtain tax delinquent properties for the state of Alabama. This is the same as if you guys are familiar with Bigger Pockets video, Chris Crun video about purchasing tax properties. This is what I'm referring to here, and this is what I'm talking about here. The only difference is this is for the state of Alabama. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to find these properties for the state of Alabama on the Alabama Department of Revenue website. Okay, and just a note, I'm not going to pull up the actual list because it has identifiable information for the property owners. I'm not going to put that on YouTube, right? I'm going to give you guys the information so you can locate the list for yourself. All right, so I'm just going to walk you through it and it'll be right here, but I'm not going to click the actual list for you. Okay, so give me just a minute and I'll start sharing my screen, and that way you'll be able to see it for yourself. Okay, all righty, so let me back up one step here so you can see. All right, if you go to Google and you put in the state of Alabama delinquent tax, right? And this is what comes up: tax delinquent properties for sale search. And that's on the Alabama Department of Revenue's website. All right, so let's click there. And so once you get here, it tells you that you can search the transcript of properties currently available by county, by CS number, parcel number, or by the person's name, right, in which the property was assessed when it was sold to the state. Okay, so for example, let's talk about the name search. I have a lot of people say, well, Tisa, I have this house that I've been watching in my neighborhood and it's been empty for a while. Like the person passed away, nobody came to check on it, right? Or people may have just moved out the house like for years. It's just been sitting there abandoned. Okay, how do I search for it? Right, this is one way you can search for it, especially if you know their name, right? Like the person's name, first and last name. Then you can come to this website and put that person's name in there. Now, one thing I would suggest is put the last name and then like the first. You could put the entire first name if you enter it the first time, but if you don't get any results back, then put the last name and maybe 2 or 3 letters of the person's first name. So maybe you'll get something back, right? Your search results will be better. You have a better chance of pulling up that person's name, because it can be a little wonky when you are putting somebody's entire name in the system, right? Like I even do that sometimes for myself because I'm like, wait a minute, I know I had property here. Like, what's going on, right? Sometimes you just have to do that. Okay. So let's go over here to the county search, right? I'm right here. So for a lot of people want to start, because I started with Jefferson County, Birmingham. That's because Birmingham is located in Jefferson County, right? So a lot of people that's outside of Birmingham or inside of the state of Alabama, that's what they've heard of, right? Birmingham, okay? For better or worse. That's what they've heard of Birmingham, and that's where the airport is and all that jazz, right? That's where the University of Alabama is. University of Alabama at Birmingham. Let me make that correction. Okay, so let's go down to Jefferson County. Jefferson County is split into 2 sections. You can either do the list for Bessemer, right? And it includes the city of Bessemer and all of the surrounding municipalities, right? Or you can select Birmingham, and that includes like the inner city of Birmingham, South Side, East Lake, Roebuck, just all of that, right? The part that's around Top Golf and the new stadium, Progressive Stadium, and the Civic Center downtown, all of that, right? The city center, basically uptown. Okay. So if that's what you're looking for, then you would select Birmingham here. Now, like I said, I'm not going to click on the search because I don't want to pull up specific identifiable information, right? Okay. So I'm going to allow you guys to do that, right? I encourage you to do it. Just play around with the list so you can kind of learn it on your own. Now, let's say you were interested in buying in Tuscaloosa. You're going to be a student there. You have a child that's going off to college. They want to, some people actually buy property for their kid to live in when they go to school instead of living in a dorm. You're not getting that money back. So some people actually do that, right? So you just select Tuscaloosa, and because that's where the University of Alabama is. For all of you Alabama fans, I know that's not a surprise, but that's what you do. You just select that, and then once you click search, it's gonna bring up all of the properties. Okay, and you'll be able to find them by the parcel number. Also, there's a link when you click on that list next to those properties that you can actually go in and apply for the property. And what you'll get back is a quote from the state saying, okay, you have to pay X number of dollars within 10 business days. And they're going to give you the date on the email. They're going to email you the quote, and then they'll give you the date it has to be postmarked by when you send the money in if you're interested. Okay, so and that may be a whole nother video. I just got to figure out how to do that without showing people's information. That's the thing. Okay, what else I want to say on here? Oh, for some of these counties, you're not going to get back anything. I mean, literally nothing. When you click, you can select the county, select search. Click search, it's not going to do anything. Like, you're not going to get anything. So what I would suggest in those situations is that you contact the county directly and ask them, because some of them will say, oh, well, we don't have any delinquent tax properties in our county. If you've ever driven through Alabama, that's not true. But they'll say we don't have any delinquent tax properties. So I said that to say you have to be persistent, right? Because I've had people say that, and then I may call back and get somebody else, and they'll tell me how to find it, because sometimes they have their own website, like Jefferson County does. Jefferson County Citizen Portal. You can go on there. Sometimes if I don't want to search on here, I'll go on there and just look for the delinquent tax properties. Just have to look for it a different way. But some counties, they actually have it on their own website. So I would just suggest that you contact the tax collector's office or the tax assessor's office and ask them for information about their tax delinquent properties. Okay. All right. Hopefully this wasn't too confusing, guys. I'm trying to break it down in bite-sized pieces so, it's more understandable. If you feel like you need some one-on-one coaching, I do offer that. I will include all of my contact information in the description of this video. I hope it has been helpful to you guys. And until the next one, hope you all have a great week. Thank you.